touchdowns. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you belong here on this team?
Obviously, I think overall as a player, I feel like I put in the work. I feel like everything I do, I try to do it to my best, and that's all I ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like, they should be on the team, and if you ask anybody on the team, would they feel like they belong, in their own eyes. So I feel like I do, but I'm my own player. I think about myself in a high regard, of course. So it's not my decision.
Do you feel like you showed enough during preseason as to why, you should be here and you should get a shot?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't my decision, so, of course that's a quarterback's dream, and that's what every quarterback, thrives for, is those moments. So it wasn't me, but I was happy that Huntley got in and he handled the business. So if anybody else would do it, it would be him. Nah, of course it's gonna always be, a little tender, but it's a non-factor for me.
I started to ask you this again, but how do you think it played out there?
I think I had a decent performance. Yeah. I think, it's a lot of areas I can improve in, in different things, but I'm going out there to compete the best I can.
You feel like the pass rush was just so heavy, you had to be running away from it the whole time?
No, I gotta watch the film, honestly. I can't say what it was. It's definitely different places where I could got my eyes in better spots and got to their progressions quicker, and regardless to anything, so all those sack steps, they definitely on me.
Like you asked somebody for your helmet and then you're like walking towards Kevin Stefanski. Were you trying to get back in the game? Were you asking him to go in before the 2-minute drive?
Yeah, I didn't know I was out. Yeah, I didn't know. I was on the bike, I was powering up. I was powering up for that 2-minute drive because, that's just a situation every quarterback dreams for. That's many situations I've been in before, and I thought I was in. So then he told me I wasn't in, and I was like, okay. Nah, coach in the middle of play call, he not going to do all that, in the middle of everything.
What was the messaging within the team coming off of that field with the quarterbacks playing all three of you? Like, what was the messaging between all of you guys?
Wait.
When you came off the field, all three of you guys got to play. So, what were you guys saying to each other as you wrapped this one up?
Definitely just talking about what we could have done better, of course. That was what we was talking about coming off the field.
What's the best piece of advice you've learned from Taylor Huntley?
A lot. I'm blessed for him to be here. Regardless if he's here or not, come Monday, come Tuesday, or if any of us here or not, come the weekday. But I'm definitely thankful and blessed that he was able to come in my life and teach me great lessons. One that I extremely needed, to be able to thrive in this league.
Can you elaborate on anything specific that he shared with you?
No, it's not anything specific. It's being around him every day, understanding how he goes about things. He's in a lot of similar situations, so he's giving that perspective about how to stay ready. So that's everything. That's everything to me, and I'm thankful, extremely thankful that he was here on this team.
How would you say that? A couple more. How would you say that training camp and these 2 preseason games went for you altogether?
I think overall, it was great. I think every day is a new day. Every day you learn different things, and there's definitely life lessons. You learn out of every situation. So I'm coming out training camp and everything, happy that I got the opportunity.
Training camp and everything live up to what you were expecting coming into the league?
I really didn't have any expectations. Oh, and they can ask as many questions they want. I ain't got nothing to do. I said they can ask as many questions they want. Yeah. I just see him all the time, so yeah, I got to see it.
How'd you make it out physically?
Good. Yeah, I feel really good.
What do you do from now until tomorrow, whenever?
Go home, watch my brother game, eat with my family, do everything I'm able to do.
And there with the field goal, I think was great for our football team. Those guys, I'm really proud of how they've performed throughout off-season program, through training camp. I feel like that field goal put a cap on that, really all that hard work. So I'm really pleased with that. You know, we weren't perfect, like we're never going to be perfect, but I was really pleased with how the effort throughout the day. And then we'll set our sights on, obviously, next week. Have a good week before we take a little break and start week 1. But really pleased with how we finished.
Kevin, it was obviously a bit of a rough second half for Shedeur and the Browns and the entire front offense. But like, why did you keep in it?
Yeah, obviously we didn't play great as an offense in the second half. That's never on one person. So we can be better in a bunch of areas. It just felt like we wanted to give Snoop a last try.
Did Shedeur have something wrong with him after the game?
Walked up to you after taking his walk down to the pylon, and then he walked back up to you on the sidelines before Snoop went in, and he said something to you. You shook your head. I mean, was he trying to get back into
He's a competitive kid. The plan was go with Snoop there, so but I wouldn't make any more.
Kevin, how would you analyze the way Dylan game was played?
Yeah, again, you talk about the quarterback position. It's really about all 10 around that player and how he's playing. So I thought he made some good decisions, made some good throws. I know there's plays that he wants back, but as a group, we have plenty to clean up.
There's another day to this. You have a difficult decision at kicker.
Yeah, all those type of decisions, Tony, we'll talk about.
Dylan with that 2-minute drive, Kevin, I know you talk about situations, but what most impressed you about him during that drive?
Yeah, again, just us getting it's an 11-man operation there. Guys getting open, getting the ball out on time. I think did a nice job in a couple different concepts, worked the middle of the field, but I was pleased with how that group finished the half.
You say he played better than he did last week, though.
Honestly, Jeff, I don't remember last week.
Kevin, is there a long-term concern about Ethan's knee?
Not a lot. Well, we don't have testing, so it's hard to say. I'd say let's get the testing. Let's see.
when Shedeur, it seemed like he reverted to some of the drifting or to the retreating? Is that because maybe he's in there with third and fourth teamers and it's just not going the way he wanted to, or did he?
I think with all of our players, Mary Kay, there's things that we can do better, and there's some good moments out there, but that's what our job as coaches, to develop our guys.
Dylan had that 2-minute drive and Huntley obviously had to drive to win the game for y'all, get the game winning field goal out of it. Kind of what do you think that says about the place that y'all have in place for these 2-minute drills, and then of course how y'all hammer that down and significance of it?
I think in the course of a 60-minute game, there's just so many situations that come up, and it's our job as coaches to prepare our guys for those moments and make sure that there's a shared situational awareness among our football team. And I thought the entire preseason we got an opportunity at a bunch of different situations.
With Dylan, it seemed like he just seems a lot more comfortable in those 2-minute drills, just almost like he can play freer. Is that an accurate assessment?
I don't know. Good question. I'm not sure how he would feel answering that, Chris. I think he just, that entire group operated really well.